To me, this looks like a giant octopus from some other planet has attacked the side of my home. It looks so messy to me and so crazy.
Being driven crazy by solar installation gone very wrong. A homeowner in Las Vegas fighting back now against that solar company.
Our 8 News Now investigators met that homeowner at a recent meeting of the state contractor board. She said the solar company tried to blame her for years of delays and problems installing her solar system.
Kyle Payne joins us now live in studio with her story. But Kyle, this isn't actually the first time you've had a run-in with this company, right?
No, Denise, Brian, we've been following stories like this for a couple of years now. In 2022, my colleague Vanessa Murphy found out the company, Titan Solar, installed panels on the wrong side of this house under the trees. Then a year ago, I met a couple on a fixed income who was losing money because Titan installed the wrong system. Tonight, a new nightmarish chapter that's been going on longer than the other two combined.
It's been pretty hard on the family. Terrible situation.
That terrible situation at Stacy Houston's home in Centennial Hills started in December 2021 when Houston ordered a solar system to be provided and installed by Titan Solar Power. But she did not get what she signed up for.
Yeah, if I would have signed up for 3 years of possibly maybe going to have your solar working, but meanwhile we're going to destroy your home, that would have been a better contract to represent, but that's not what I signed.
What she and Titan did sign said the new solar system would run electric all through her 3,500 square foot home, which runs up some $900 a month in electric bills. Now she also pays $405.88 on the loan she took to pay for a solar system that was supposed to be set up within 60 to 90 days.
Now it's not going to be 60 to 90 days even from now.
No, we're talking maybe another year.
Another year adding to the 2+ years of this.
So we have like drywall damage, stucco damage, like landscaping damage, electrical.
That.
I mean, not only did they break things, but when they broke the HVAC, I had to get that replaced. So that was like 10,000 something. They've cut AstroTurf.
And the other thing.
Even through the install when it was supposed to be working well, the crews that would show up, the guys would just suddenly be gone. They'd work for a couple hours and be gone.
Gone, but not forgotten.
To me, this looks like a giant octopus from some other planet.
Not after Titan's crews left her house in shambles, holes in the side of her house big enough to crawl into, trenches in her backyard, electrical wires that connect to nothing, and now no heat in half her house, the half where her young children's bedrooms are. Even now, in February, where sometimes it's colder inside Houston's home than it is outside.
We would not have heat for the kids for months. And then I just was trained today by this electrician that came. He's like, just switch this panel and then you'll get heat again.
But instead of temperature, the only thing heating up is Houston's temper. She's so heated.
And you solemnly swear the testimony you give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Houston went to the contractor board to tell her truth and clear the air. Because after all this time, Titan Solar is now blaming her.
Titan is saying that I'm delaying the project. I thought it was pertinent for me to come and say it is not the case.
And Houston's case was one of many at that state contractor board hearing back in January.
In my honest opinion, we get ambushed when we come here.
Ambushed, says the lawyer for Titan Solar, Donald Williams, who sat through.
According to their record, I shut my system off. That is not true.
21 separate complaints on the day's agenda. Like this one.
My complaint is that I never received a contract from Titan at all before they started their project.
And this one.
I don't think they are capable of doing the job that they say they are.
And so many others.
It appears that her power bills are more than what Titan represented they would be, and therefore she's unhappy.
That the meeting turned from a ton of complaints.
But it's fair to say that overall there was more than 50
to downright accusations.
So we'll be looking at those very closely.
Titan says they've resolved all but 4 of those complaints. The contractor board's prosecutor saying most of them coming from senior citizens.
That would be an aggravating factor that we would be considering.
Those complaints against Titan include long delays in installation, abandoning their jobs, performing work beyond the scope of what the law allows them to do, like repairing roofs without a roofer's license, and 2 other more serious complaints in violation of contractor board regulations, like illegally using a third-party lender to pay them in full for work when they're supposed to take periodic payments from the customer, buying some of their equipment in bulk instead of for each additional home, which the board says will leave homeowners stuck without their own warranty. and make it tough for them to buy replacement parts and compatible components for all this heavy-duty renewable energy equipment.
This whole wall was also taken up by equipment.
The day after the board meeting, Titan sent a crew to inspect Stacey Houston's House of Horrors, and they spent all morning walking around inspecting their handiwork and picking at the scab that's been festering since Houston signed up with Titan, who left this inspection with nothing to report and left Houston, who still can't believe Titan accused her of stalling and delaying the job.
I'm here, right? Not delaying.
Shaking her head.
And do you think it'll ever be up and running?
That's a good question. I mean, I would like to stay hopeful, but no, really no.
Okay.
Highly doubt it.
Titan's contractor's license is currently on probation here in Nevada. It was suspended briefly last year, and now it might get suspended again at a disciplinary hearing next month. Tomorrow, Stacey Houston has a meeting with contractor board investigators and the Titan installation team. We'll be following up to find out how that goes.
Kyle, thank you. Now, Titan Solar always answers our questions. They sent us a statement about the case is still in front of the contractors board, which reads in part, Titan's representatives are in active communication with the individuals or the Nevada State Contractors Board. Their satisfaction continues to be our priority, and we are committed to addressing their concerns in accordance with the contract and applicable law. You can read the entire statement at 8newsnow.com.